With the broadcasting information or keeping it heavy through on Maple. Speaker 11. Is that for a Spanish speaker, please? Standing Spanish speaking connected to Steve Plaza 4615 All right, guys, we're on Blackstone and Minarets. We're at a vehicle traffic collision. It appears that a vehicle, obviously, as you see, struck a pole. The driver was unconscious briefly, but he has regained consciousness. American Ambulance is on scene, so big shout out to American Ambulance yeah. So this area is gonna obviously have a little bit of congestion. Stay clear of the area. Hello.
Hey, what social media?
I'm on YouTube right now.
But what is aren't you on like a social media?
Yeah. So Flying Smoky.
Flying Smoky?
Yeah, I fly airplanes and then I do
Okay.
this.
I thought it was at first I thought you were Chucky Fresno.
No.
And then I saw his website. I was looking, I'm like, no, that's not that guy. Flying what?
Flying Smoky.
Flying Smoky.
Flying Smoky.
C-130s or
No, just single engine airplanes.
spotters or
Ag flying, like crop dusting. That guy was at a other traffic stop. If you guys were in my TikTok live, there was some crazy stuff that happened with him having to take a subject and use a little bit of force. It was reasonable force, but that cop was, damn, that guy is awesome. Like when I mean that guy, like, you know, I've seen him at a few traffic stops, and honestly, if I were to get pulled over for a violation, I would want that cop because he's more than reasonable here. As you see, we're on Blackstone and Minaret. It does appear that an elderly gentleman was involved in a single vehicle traffic collision. When officers arrived, he was unconscious. He regained consciousness, and he is being taken to American Ambulance. So big shout out to all the first responders. They do an outstanding job serving and protecting the community, and this is kind of a highlight of what's happening.
traffic signal light. It knocked off.
Yeah, this is the same officer from the First and East. Or if you're referring to me, yes, I was the streamer before TikTok. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but they flagged my account and I'm on a restriction. So I will not be going live on TikTok anymore. I have nothing but I do positive work. I just kind of inform people what's happening in the community, and I work really hard at what I do. And for a restriction like that was just uncalled for. So I will no longer be supporting TikTok's platform. If my 34,000 followers on TikTok can follow me here on YouTube and Instagram, these are the platforms that I'm going to be supporting. You guys know the type of content that I cover is awesome. Like I get some good content. Looks like the Fresno Fire Department's going to be arriving soon, as you guys can see. Engine 13 again from the last call. Oh, almost got into an accident there. she, she got scared. That girl got scared. You could tell her heart dropped. Poor girl.
Bobby Primary.
Yeah, we're off of Blackstone and Minarets in Fresno, California. Oh, and behind me there is Red Wave Tattoo. Big shout out to them and Salon Devar. If you guys are looking for a good hairstylist or ink work, these guys are awesome over here. So big shout out to them. Uh, like to give credit where credit's due, and they do phenomenal work over there. So just give them a quick shout out, and then move back to this. So the patient is being transported to the hospital, as you guys seen. He was unconscious, so unknown. He was alert when we got here, but reports were saying that he was unconscious behind the wheel, and then when officers arrived, they were able to you know get him alert, and then American ambulance arrived on scene, and then he's being taken to the hospital. So he is an elderly gentleman, unknown if that played a role in this traffic collision, but if you guys can, make sure you guys are checking on your folks. Make sure they're safe to drive. Like, as we get older, our reaction times are a little bit different, and I'm starting to feel it myself. So, just talk to your loved ones, make sure that they're okay. Hello, Rachel Fernandez, 1267. Oh, that's a nice Porsche. The area is there's going to be congestion here. So just bear with, oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'd put the alert in. I use Waze, and this helps the Waze community. People that are driving around, letting them know that obviously there's an accident here. Yeah, L-E, sorry, it's long, but EEZ lie. I agree with you. That I don't understand what the restriction was. I mean, it's very unfortunate that there was a restriction put on my account. But hey, there's other platforms out there that supports independent journalists' work. So I will be here until things change. But YouTube, I highly recommend all my followers come over to YouTube and Instagram. Because I'm not going to be going live on TikTok. Like I would spend hours going live showing you guys, high speed chases, you know, um, undercover police activity, like stuff that you guys are not even aware. Some good stuff, some juicy stuff. And to have my content restricted like that, TikToks, I'm starting to feel it's more for like trends and children, kids under the age of 18. So, but traffic is backed up. It's extremely backed up right now. It's gonna start getting worse in a moment. People are like slowing down. They don't need to slow down. They just follow me and watch my lives, and then you'll be like, "Oh, you get a better view." Come on, girl. You gonna sideswipe that vehicle right there. Just come to my live. That's it. You'll get a better view. I get all the juicy stuff. What's happening in the community, things, of that nature. So make sure you guys are dropping me a follow. That helps me. It's free to follow, especially if you like seeing content around town. Like, who knows? I've actually covered some crazy accidents, like rollover accidents. And somebody told me that had it had not been for the live stream, they would have never known that their loved ones were involved in the accident. So they literally rushed to the scene, and they literally were able to get to their loved ones, and they sent me a private message saying how much they appreciated what I did. So, I never want to see anybody get hurt, but it's good to be aware of what's happening around us. Stay off your phone. Yeah, yeah, I agree. All right, guys. I appreciate all the love and support. I wonder, you know what, does YouTube let me do a poll? Let me see if they let me do polls. I'm still learning it, so okay, do they let me do a poll? I'm gonna have to figure this out, but still I gotta learn it. I'm still learning, guys. Bear with me. All right, guys. I will be going to the next call. Please, please drive safe. Just be extra cautious. The weather is getting a little bit bad. It's going to probably start raining. There's a 35% chance of rain. So make sure you guys are just being safe. Check, make sure your lights are working, your windshield wipers, and just be safe out there. Pay extra attention and check on your loved ones. Obviously, this is a pretty, you know, bad accident. It's a single vehicle accident. That's a if you look at the pole, like literally it's not even straight anymore. It's so they're gonna have to notify what they call 1100, which is the utility company, to come out and fix the pole. So big shout out to the Fresno Police Department. They do an outstanding job, and American Ambulance and the Fresno Fire Department for getting over here and helping people out. I'll see you guys on the next slide. Please, please be safe out there. Oh yeah, and Red Wave Tattoo. Make sure you guys go see them in Salon de Var at 7277. Oh, the Pinedale Post Office, right across the street. All right, guys, be safe. I'm gonna end the live here. I will see you on the next one.